Ses 1 2 3. Evet. Arthur Aincrad. Kaldığımız maceraya devam. Hogsmeade gezisinden sonra Profesör Fig'le görüşecektik. Bize mail göndermişti. Evet. Üste mi çıkmış adam? Ne yapmış?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how
Allah'ım orayı henüz öğrenmediğimiz için açamıyoruz hiçbirini. O koşuyu böyle hızlandırmış olmaları iyi ya. Yoksa hiç çekilmezdi biliyor musunuz?
Revelio.
Nedir bu? Map of Argyllshire, Galway. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebridean native home of the Hebridean Black Dragon. Ne yapmam gerekiyor?
Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Yok yemiyor.
Whee! Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long
Revelio.
as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Piers, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did right?
How to toilets. Unless in dire strait, it is probably the best to avoid this particular toilet as it is allegedly one of the PV's favorite payment spot. Tamam
Trap me,
burası
confine me inside of a jar.
bahsedilse gittiğimiz tuvalet mi acaba?
But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, be handsome indeed. Or I'd fire up the cannon. So she agreed.
Şu sağa sola da bakıyorum şu kızın küresini müresini falan bulursak diye.
Revelio. Lumos.
Çizimin olduğu köşe. Çizim nerede? Sen açık mısın? Açıkmış galiba.
Revelio.
Dur o resmi açalım ya. Dibinden geçmişken. Çizim olan bir yer. Var mı aşağıda o tarz bir çizim? Şuradan bakayım. Yakında bir yerde var mı?
Revelio.
Aggressive kelebeği çok da uzak koymaz ama nerede yani? Açıl bakayım.
Revelio.
Profesör Frig'le konuşacağım da şu resmi bulmak istedim ya. Ben çok mu aşağılara indim, ne yaptım? Ne o resimli duvara bulamıyorum. Pencere yanında da böyle bir çizim. O çizimi görsem zaten direkt şey yapsam da çizimi göremiyorum. Bak bu şeyin Salazar Slytherin'in şeysi. Burada olabilir mi? Yok. Allah Allah. Genelde kelebekleri de çok uzak koymuyor. Nereye koymuşlar bunu? Aha.
Revelio. Lumos.
Wow wow wow. What do we have found here? Birileri dönüşüm iksiri yapıyor. Of.
Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Kızlar tuvaletine baksana. Tamam, pencere yanında çizim burası olsa gerek. Kelebek de burada bir yerde. Aynen şurada, tamam. Şimdi önce bir erkekler tuvaletine bakalım. İlginç detaylar var oyunda.
Revelio.
Şimdi şöyle Profesör Fig nerede? Şuradan gitmemiz gerekiyor. Tabi oraya gitmeden önce sen gel benimle.
Revelio.
Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't concrete, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts a fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimate before term begins. I have assigned the task to you, please. See Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nicholas Pitt, tamam, Headmaster. Bir black olmasına rağmen birazcık gıcık bir tipmiş. Gerçi blacklerin çoğu da gıcıktı.
Revelio.
Serious olunca şimdi söz konusu. Şey yapıyoruz da sıcak bakıyoruz
Professor,
da.
I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of crossed wands mı? Ne demekmiş ya?
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Kütüphane görevi. Side quest vardı ya. Hoca biliyormuş zaten onu.
Revelio.
Lesson the Lanky, the statue depicts the wise lesson the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself, for what precisely no one knows.
Now,
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Ne oluyor ya?
Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Break through yellow shields with control spells like Leviating and Levioso, target lock, caps lock. Let you track enemies without aiming. Use.
Levioso.
I'm the one!
Protego.
Levioso!
Don't shy away now. Levioso.
Levioso.
Expulso.
Fringo!
Expulso.
That's all you've got?
Expulso. Act like a winner.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Levioso.
Next time, perhaps.
Lumos.
You'll get it.
Neyi ben onu anlamadım.
Accio.
Onun söylediği şekilde mi yapmam lazım?
Good one.
Levioso.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
That was something.
Levioso. Accio.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in
oluyor?
advance.
3'e 1 mi? Wow. Break two violet shield with force spells like summoning charm, Accio. Okay.
Accio. Levioso.
You're better than that.
Accio.
The winner. Give 'em a fall.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Potato.
Accio. Levioso.
What a duel.
1v3 dinlemem, yakarım.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Thanks to you.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Yok yok, bak sen en güzel cevap verdin, yok. Sen de devam etme, düelist olma şeyinde potansiyel görüyorum, devam et. Bu ikisini boş ver, ağlak bunlar. Ne kadar çok dolandık ya. TP'leri kullansak daha iyi olacak.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
You have learned enough spells that you'll need to equip Incendio to your spell set. To do this, you need to swap it with a different spell.
Good work.
Direkt yeni skill set açamıyor muyum? Şey sesi geliyor sandım da. Ya ben yeni set oluşturmak istiyorum ya. Bu ne abi? Şunu şuraya koy. Ben yeni set oluşturmak istiyorum. Yeni set nasıl yapılıyor?
Incendio. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Bekleme süresi varmış bayağı. Şunu da yakayım da.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Incendio.
Ne kadar uzun sürdü ya.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Wyvern fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration Corridor has a likeness of a wyvern on top of and serves a relaxing place for students to get despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Catagon. This is most assuredly not meant to be Wyvern of Vi, slain by the little knight in spite of himself. Şu kızın topları var mı diye sağa sola bakıyorum. Onun cümlesini kurdu ya.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of Puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hadi bir gidip bakalım şu çocuğa. Yan görevi yapalım.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Nasıl bu kadar uzak olabilir anlamıyorum ya. Yani TP'yi ne halt etmeye attım abi. Tamam, burası farklı bir görev. O görev değil. Hangi görev bu? Buradaymış. Ups, yanlış yere TP atmışım. Sağa sola bakayım da şu kızın topunu mopunu koymuşlarsa.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Slam bombs are magical flying insects that produce a triacle which will cause melancholy. If consumed, they feed on nettles and nest in the dark and secret places. Unfortunately, they are known to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey.
Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Tamam, orayı yakacağım, sıkıntı yok.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
What the fuck?
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Accio! Incendio!
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! Lumos!
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Incendio! Revelio! Incendio!
Mumlar yanıyor mu?
Lumos!
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio! Lumos! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Incendio!
Birkaç daha gidecek ara koridor vardı da sonra gideriz.
Revelio!
Üf, bundan sağlam bir ödül bekliyorum. Crimson Pattern Rope. Tamam, bakacağım şimdi ona. Sanki onu toplamıştık daha önce. Şu kata da bakalım.
Revelio!
Greenhouse tree situated at the center of the Hogwarts greenhouse. This giant tree has a system of roots as deep reaching and tamam. Buraları keşfettik, daha sonra çok vaktimiz olacak. Şu an takılı kalmayalım.
What am I missing?
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Bu bizim görmemiz gereken ilk tablo
If I
falanmış
have the
galiba.
time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos!
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Tab new. Tab şunu çıkıyor.
Revelio.
But it turns out I have a knack
Central Fantasy
for the size of nature.
Do you think it's painful?
Lumos.
Az önce de Lumos yaptık
That
abi.
spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Tamam. Şurada değil mi ya? Orada mı? Burası. Gel.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I tried to transfigure my plot.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I hope I'm wealthy enough.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Tamam oğlum ben seni anladım da.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Talk to Sebastian. About what?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Şu tab kısmı ne ya? Ne abi bu tab? Basıyorum da taba.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Nasıl büyülerimi diziyorum? Taba basıyorum çıkmıyor abi. Bence tab kısmından spell seti seçebiliyor olmam lazım. Taba basılı mı? Taba basılı tutunca da böyle oluyor. Spell set kısmı nerede ya? Hippogriff. Bu neymiş lan? Çutultuya benziyor. Bu ne? 4. 0 tane var. Tamam da spell seti nereden ayarlıyorum abi? Yok. Spell set 1, spell set 2, tamam. Tamam 5, 6, 7, 8 yapınca spell setler geliyor da next spell set, previous spell set. Tool wheel. Tamam bunlara bakarız da şu an spell setler 5, 6, 7, 8'i bir deneyelim. Ya şaka gibi abi, buradan geçemeyeceğiz büyüyü yapmadan. Büyüyü de nasıl açacağız abi? T'ymiş. Allah'ım kafayı yersin. Of. Hani nerede o büyü? Bu mu?
Sounded suspicious.
To use a spell, you must first edit your spell and incendio now. Power over incendio house.
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Şu yazı gitsin diye uğraşıyorum ya. Baksana abi, bu uyarılar niye bu kadar geç çıkıyor yani? First of all, might I suggest abandon the magic in the library. Someone has been seen into the 6th section and created a BÖLÜM scene to use the library as a one person area.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
No, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Uh-huh. Use basic cast while undetected to lure the authority of figures and enemies to a desired location. Aim mode. Grant.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Revelio. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
Ancient books are better these books if possible. Do not as much as to their tendency to fly from one's hand as to their contempt.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Niye bu kadar yavaş gidiyoruz ya?
Silent as a grave. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Çok yavaş gidiyor burada ya. Sonunda.
Levioso. Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell. Reparo. Lumos. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one.
it. Lumos.
Güzel bir ödül bekliyorum. Şimdi oraya girmeden önce takalım şunları. Gel. Böyle iyi. Böyle çok daha iyi. Şimdi bir Gryffindor'a benzedik abi. Tü tü tü tü tü.
Where might this lead?
Lumos. Reparo.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully collecting or taking damage. Successful return hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power. Without collecting these will gratefully fear and common. When at least one segment of your ancient magic is full, you can cast a great ancient.
Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Levioso.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Bu ne abi?
Lumos. Lumos.
Yetişir mi ki? Bence yetişmez. Sonra bakalım oraya.
Lumos. Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Lan düşme. Gerçi önce bir şey olmamış.
Lumos. Lumos.
Şu geride kalanı da alsam mı acaba? Alalım ya, bu şeyler boşa değil yani, bu sandıklar. Koş bakalım.
Lumos. Lumos.
Wow, düşüyorduk az kalsın. Son anda space'e bastım. Gittiğini unutmuşum. Hey. Ne olacak şimdi? Tamam. Dikkatim o kadar çok dağıldı ki.
It is a book after all.
Neyse. Oyun en azından hikayesinin akması adına tekrar başlatmıyor. Severim öyle şeyleri yani. Gerek yok. Kasıntı olması da gerek yok. Birazcık da oyun atmosferi, çevresi ve benzeri şeyleriyle eğlenelim. Şu adamı tanıyorum. O baştaki de yine bizim aynı kişi. Tamam.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
Professor Rookwood,
we understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild.
Sen de Ancient Magic görebiliyorsun ha.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Herkese anlatacağım.
Sebastian,
sticking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
Çocuğa görüp
You're a
güvenmeyeceğimizi
bright boy.
öğreneceğiz şimdi.
Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Helal lan sana.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Peeves, Stupefy neydi şu taşlaştıran şey? Her yerde taşlaştırabiliyorduk sanki.
Revelio.
Ya TP atmıyorum çünkü TP atması daha uzun sürüyor ya. Ara ekranlarda. Ya koşması da çok yavaş değil. İşte koşmayla 30 saniye sürüyorsa TP ile de 25 falan sürüyor diyelim yani. PC'nin yavaşlığından kaynaklı olarak. Quest are the Tombs and Tribulations. Take the book to Professor Fig. Bir tane sandık görüyorum. O ne?
Revelio.
Ne oluyor ya?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book
5.
will
sınıfta
explain.
başlayanlar sadece
Now I have to take
görebiliyormuş.
it with me to London.
Şaka.
The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock. but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. Şimdiki görevimiz nedir? Çocuk burada mıydı?
Potato! It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Tamam.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Ne diyeceğiz? Send you an all post requesting to meet her in the hamlet. Select the word one. Bu ne? Forbidden. Oh. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Tamam, continue. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet, Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, few flames, side quests, and correct exit field guide. Lower Hogsfield is located in the hamlet to Hogwarts, in reference to the school that taught them all. The inhabitants decided to Hogsfield, however, around the same time. The villagers of Upper Hogsfield also opted to name Hogsfield after Hogsmeade. Thus, an unhappy compromise was decided upon each. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new openings like Hamlet, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
O zaman bunu burada bitirelim. Evet, bakalım şunlara. Şimdi Spell Combination Practice 2, The Crossbands Club, tamam. Run to the final of dueling available in the Crossbands, it will determine the champion of the school. I should see, tamam. Goblin Stones, şu kızın görevindeki taşlar olmak zor olacak. Belki bunun YouTube'dan falan yerine bakabilirim. Person haircut academy. The person haircut wants me to practice avoiding attacks by dodge rolling. Avoid them by dodge rolling. Okay, cast incendio on enemies. He also wants me to cast incendio on a few enemies. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Tamam, dışarıda yapmamız gerekiyor ve bize expelliarmus verecek. Have the thought by the person garling in the greenhouse. Tamam. Yüksek ihtimalle her şeyi yapar, sonra şuna bakarım. O yüzden şimdilik questleri böyle bırakıyoruz. Challenges. Legendary Cape, ha? Evet, 1 saat 26 dakika olmuş, yeterli. Geri kalan kısımda görüşmek üzere.